Okay, now it's time that we handle some Oscar business, okay? Every year, the votes for the Academy Awards are tabulated by the firm of PricewaterhouseCoopers. Here are two of their accountants, Murray Sugarman and David Moskowitz. What's the problem, okay? These guys get me my money by all means necessary. Okay, you won't be able to take your eyes off these next four presenters, Penélope, Cruz, and Salma Hayek.
Our first category is sound mixing,
where the talented efforts of the production and post-production sound mixing combine artistry with technology to create intimate portraits and vibrant soundscapes which allow the audience to fully experience the filmmaker's vision.
And here are the people who did an outstanding job in accomplishing that task. Thom Fleischman and Peter Little for The Aviator. Randy Thom, Gary A. Rizzo, and Doug Kane for The Incredibles. Randy Thom, Tom Johnson, Dennis Sands, and William B. Kaplan for The Polar Express. Scott Millan, Greg Orloff, Bob Beemer, and Steve Cantamessa for Ray. Kevin O'Connell, Greg P. Russell, Jeffrey J. Habush, and Joseph Geisinger for Spider-Man 2.
And the Oscar goes to Scott Millan, Greg Orloff, Bob Newman, and Steve Cantamessa.
This is the third Academy Award and sixth nomination for Scott Millan and Bob Beemer. This is the first win and nomination for Greg Orloff and Steve Cantamessa.
Wow. It's impossible to express how lucky we were to work on a film about the gentleman Ray Charles. The storytelling allowed us to use sound, and we were very lucky that Taylor Hackford, our director, gave us that freedom. And we have to thank Stuart Benjamin, our producer. We have to thank everybody at Bristol Bay. We have to thank Bill Brown and Lisa Dennis and Paul Hirsch, our picture editor, and sound editorial Karen Baker-Landers and Per Hallberg. We have to thank Kurt Sobel, our music editor. And please, we'd like to thank our sports staff, Fred Peck, and
I'd like to thank my crew, Gary Thomas and Scott LaRue, and Aaron Zeller. Thank you.
This next award is for sound editing. The sound editor takes all the usable original auditory elements involved in a film, plus the new production tracks,
which include sound effects, dialogue, and other sounds, and delivers them to the sound mixer.
Sounds good to me.
So here are the people who are nominated this year for sound editing. Michael Silvers and Randy Thom for The Incredibles. Randy Thom and Dennis Leonard for The Polar Express. Paul N.J. Otteson for Spider-Man 2.
And the Oscar goes to Michael Silvers and Randy Thom for The Incredibles.
This is the first Academy Award and third nomination for Michael Silvers. Multiple nominee Randy Thom takes home his second Oscar.
Thank you so much. Certain Academy Awards like sound and visual effects and editing are sometimes referred to as technical awards. They are not technical awards. They're given for artistic decisions. And sometimes we make them better than others, and I guess we made a couple of good ones on this one. Thank you so much, Brad Bird and Skywalker Sound. Lisa and Austin, this is for you.
I'd like to share this with my superheroes, the sound editing crew, and Lois, Rebecca, Emma, Bonnie, I love you. Thank you, everybody.